How to set up the Facebook pixel or the meta pixel inside of ClickFunnels. Hello, friends, and welcome to Sales Funnel Tuesday. I'm your host, Kerry, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of how to set up the Facebook or meta pixel inside of ClickFunnels. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you get some good value out of this video, please hit that like or thumbs up as well. So let's dive in and get you where you need to be so we can get you on your way. So you should be seeing my Facebook business account settings. This is actually the events manager. And I have a ton of different pixels here on the left-hand side. I'm just using this test pixel to show you how to do this. So if you don't already have a pixel set up or established, you can do that under business settings. You come down to data sources, then pixels, then click the add button. And once you click the add button, you'll be asked to give the pixel a name. Usually it'll default to the business name, and you'll then just click continue. So you can name them whatever you want. You can have up to like 25 pixels, I believe, at this point. And you only want to really have a separate pixel if you're sending separate types of traffic to different types of businesses or offers, right? If you're all of your traffic remains relatively the same, you only need really one pixel, or if all the things that you sell or offer or wherever the traffic is that you want to track is all the same, just need one pixel. So if you do want to set this up with ClickFunnels, here's what you do. So once you're in Events Manager, and we also can get there by going to this hamburger menu and clicking on Events Manager, it'll open up this window here. I then scroll down, clicked on my Test2 pixel. And then from there, we have this Add Events. If we want to get our pixel code, we can click on Add Events then from a new website. Once we do that, we can click on Manually Add Pixel Code to Website. So we'll do that. It'll open up this Events Manager onboarding now, and we have things that we can do from here. And we can configure web events if we want. We can go to Pixel Overview. So if I go to Pixel Overview, it brings me back here, right? So if I click on this again and install code manually, configure web events, it'll open up our website event manager to make sure we have a domain for our pixel, and in the events configure for that particular pixel. And in this case, we're using this Kerry recommends. We have 3 set up for lead, purchase, and view content, right? And they're using the Test2 pixel, right? So that's what one of the steps we have to take and do. The other thing we can do is once we get through all this, install base code is the next thing that happens. You can just click on it if you've already done it. If not, you'll step through it as you go. But you have to actually click on this copy code in order to move on to the next thing, get this button to turn blue and move forward. So once I've done that, this is copied to my clipboard. That's all I need right now. So I'm going to head over to ClickFunnels. Inside of ClickFunnels, I have this test funnel as well. And if I want to install the code here, I would just go to settings inside of my funnel. And then under settings, once that loads, I have this head tracking code. I already have some code in there from something called Deadline Funnel, but I'll just expand this a little bit so you can see the end of that code. And I can either paste it at the beginning or I can paste it at the end. I'll just paste it at the end. So Control V or right click and paste. And you can see it says meta pixel code. And this is the code, and it shows the end tag here as well. So the open tag and the end tag. That is the code. That's all I need to do. And I'll scroll down and click Save and Update Settings. And then what I want to do too is, let's say I was on the thank you page. I'd want to track like a lead. Like if this was an opt-in to a thank you page, obviously I'm getting leads. So I'd want to track my leads by going to the thank you page. And then inside the thank you page, I can track my leads by going to settings. And then I can go to tracking code. And you can see I already have the tracking code installed here. It says script is the open the script tag, then FBQ, and then it's open parentheses, apostrophe track, apostrophe, comma, space, and then apostrophe lead, and it has a capital L, EAD, and then apostrophe, close parentheses, semicolon, and then we close the script tag. So you don't need all of the code that we just installed in here. You just need to do an open script tag with the FBQ of whatever that event is that we're tracking. And remember, we have this configured for lead, and then we have it configured for purchase, and we have it configured for view content. So those are only 3 tags we could actually have here that would be tracked inside of our ClickFunnels account. And in this case, we want to track lead for leads because we have an opt-in page to a thank you page. Now, granted, if you wanted to actually track purchases, you could do the same thing or something very similar. And this is what the code would look like. So if we were going to do this for um, basically a purchase instead of lead, let's just assume this was a thank you page after someone purchased a product from us, it would look like this. And it'd be the same format, and we're tracking again, but instead of lead, we have purchase, and then we have a comma, and then we have this open bracket, and then value, and we can give the value of whatever they're purchasing, right? So in this case, it just says $1,997, comma, currency, colon, and then what currency we're using, right? This could be any currency that you typically use wherever you're from. And in this case, it's USD for United States dollar. And then we close off the bracket, we close off the parentheses, and then we have our semicolon. So this would track a purchase event inside of Facebook through your pixel and tell Facebook how much that particular purchase was worth in United States dollars, right? USD. So that's how you would do it if you wanted to do something like that, if you want to track a purchase. So in this case, I'm going to leave it as lead. Once you have it there, you would just save. You'd be on your way. Everything would be working for you. You wouldn't have to worry about doing anything else. And that is all there is to it. And you can track as many different pages as you want with different codes, depending on which events you set up, right? So if you want to set up more events, you can do that by clicking Manage Events. And then inside of Manage Events, you can add up to 8. And so if you want to add more, you click More. You select your pixel you want to use. In this case, let's use this Test 2 pixel. And then we have all these events we can choose from, right? Add payment info, add to cart, add to wish list, complete registration, contact, customize product, donate, find location, initiate checkout, lead, purchase, schedule, search, start trials, submit applications, subscribe, and view content. So those are all the options that you can add as different events to your particular domain that can be tracked using the method I just showed you inside of ClickFunnels. All right. So I hope that helps. Hope you have got that set up for all of your websites and all of your sales funnels to track all that information as much as possible. And, if you have any questions regarding how to do any of this, please let me know in the comments. Be sure to answer them for you. As always, thanks so much for tuning in today. And if you're watching this again on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you get some good value out of this video, hit that like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching there on YouTube or on LinkedIn or on Facebook. And as always, share this with anyone who might also need this or find it of interest to them or could benefit from it. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Take care.